Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about the Dota hero Shadow Shaman. This is an intelligence hero who most often plays in the 4th or 5th position. His main task is to help his team. He shouldn't be farming a lot of gold or trying to become the strongest hero on the map. His strength lies in controlling enemies, making good ganks, and pushing quickly. Shadow Shaman is considered one of the best supports for beginners because his abilities are simple but very effective. The first advantage is a huge amount of crowd control. This hero has two abilities that prevent enemies from moving and using their abilities. The second advantage is excellent pushing power. After reaching level 6, you can destroy towers very quickly with your ultimate. The third advantage is that this hero is useful in almost any game. Even if you have little gold, your abilities will still bring tremendous value to your team. Now let's talk about Shaman's abilities. The first skill is an ability that deals damage to multiple targets at once. It's great for harassing enemies in lane or for pushing back creeps, but early in the game you shouldn't use it without a good reason because it consumes a lot of mana. The second skill is Hex. It's one of the best disables in the game. You turn the enemy into a harmless animal. While Hex is active, the opponent can't use abilities or attack you. That's why Hex is most often used to initiate a fight. Shackles is the third skill, which can hold an enemy in place for several seconds. But there is one major drawback. While you are holding the enemy, your hero is also unable to move. So use this ability only when you have an ally nearby, or if you are absolutely sure that no one will interrupt you. Shadow Shaman's ultimate summons serpents that attack enemies and buildings. The main use of the ultimate is to push towers. It can also be used during fights or to kill Roshan. Don't place the serpents too far from the target, otherwise some of their damage will be lost. Many beginners level up the first skill at level 1 just because this ability deals damage. But if you're playing as a support, control is often more useful at level 1, so it's usually better to learn Hex or Shackles. That way your team can secure the first kill. After that, you can take the second control ability or the first skill. So how do you play the lane correctly with this hero? This is the most important part for any support. Your job is to make things as comfortable as possible for your carry. You don't need to constantly hit creeps and don't take last hits from your carry. Every single lane creep is gold that should go to them. It is much more effective to attack enemy heroes, force them to lose healing, and prevent them from being able to approach the creeps freely. If the lane is pushed too far, you should perform a pull. A pull is when you lead your creeps into a neutral camp. Why do this? First, the lane moves back closer to your tower. Second, your carry will be able to farm more safely. Third, the enemies will lose some experience and gold. A good support always keeps an eye on the lane position and makes pulls when necessary. Another key point is stacking. While your carry is calmly farming the lane, you can do this. To do this, you need to lead the neutral creeps out of the camp at around the 53rd or 55th second. When the next minute comes, a new camp will appear. This way there will be 2 packs of creeps in one spot at the same time. Later on, the carry can quickly clear these camps and earn much more gold. If possible, try to stack them regularly. The biggest mistake beginners make is that they forget about wards. Observer Ward provides vision on the map. With their help, you can see enemy movements and prevent unexpected attacks. Sentry wards allow you to reveal invisible enemy heroes and destroy enemy observer wards. Don't keep wards sitting in your inventory, they should always be working for you on the map. Maintaining superior map vision wins a huge number of games. So, what should you buy on Shadow Shaman? For your first items, buy Arcane Boots, Glimmer Cape, Blink, Lens, Force Staff, and Ghost. If there's not enough damage to justify buying Ghost, we get Refresher Orb to quickly push the enemy base. How do you properly combine Shadow Shaman's skills? First, use your Blink Dagger. Target the hero and cast Hex. Then use your first skill, your ultimate, and the shard if you have it. After such a combo, all that's left is to use the third skill and any carry will be sent straight to the fountain. Now I'll tell you about the most common mistakes beginners make when playing Shadow Shaman. They often steal creeps from the carry, won't buy wards, never stack, and don't pull. Because of this, they lose games since their carry ends up very weak. They use their ultimate only to secure kills, forgetting that it's also great for taking down towers. They roam the map alone and stand much too close to their enemies. Remember, Shadow Shaman is not a tank. Your job is to control opponents and help your team, not to be the first one to jump into a fight.